Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. It is wonderful to see you in our class, Negotiation and Conflict Resolution, with me. In this week 7, we are going to talk about strategies for prevention and resolution of ethnic conflict. We will start our discussion with identifying the interests between state and ethnic group. State and ethnic group, they have different interests in ethnic conflict. For state has interests of integration and political support. State need to keep their sovereignty, and also they need support from all of the component of state, including the ethnic group. The other side, ethnic group, they have some interest in ethnic conflict. They need exit from state, maybe become a new independent state, or maybe they need to join with the other state, or separatism, or maybe irredentism. They need autonomy to control, to manage their economic, social, and also political activity in their ethnic group. Sometimes ethnic group need to control the natural resources, or maybe their uh, identity, yeah. And the other interest of ethnic group is access. They need equal access to all of human uh, activity, like in economic, social, religion, recognition of identity, and also in political access. According to those interests, and then state and ethnic group will choose some strategy how to achieve their interests. For state has two choices: confrontation or accommodation. And in the ethnic group, they also have two choices: resistance or compliance. When two strategy from state and ethnic group meet in one situation, there are four possibilities. Number one, when state confronted with the ethnic group and then the ethnic group resists to the state, it is conflict. And when accommodation meet resistance from ethnic group, the conflict will happen too. And the three, when state choose confrontation and ethnic group choose compliance, the conflict also happen. In the four possibilities is peace. It is happen when state choose accommodation strategies and the ethnic group choose compliance. So there is no conflict between state and ethnic group. They will live together in peace condition. What kind of strategies in confrontation? There are 7 possibilities when states choose confrontation. These strategies start from the soft strategies until the hard strategy. State can take assimilation policy. This is the process whereby individual or groups of differing ethnic heritage are absorbed into the dominant culture of society or of states. And the process of assimilating involves taking on the traits of the dominant culture to such a degree that the assimilating group becomes socially indistinguishable from other members of society. So assimilation is the softest of the confrontation strategies. State can also take cultural genocide. Yeah, cultural genocide was defined as a subcategory or aspect of genocide. It denoted the destruction of both tangible, yeah, such as a place or worship, as well as intangible, such as language or cultural structures. So, cultural genocide as a part of genocide, yeah, as we know. State number 3, state can also take forced migration. It is like in Myanmar, when Myanmar government forced the Rohingya ethnic, yeah, outside from the Myanmar country. Number 4, state can also choose ethnic cleansing to conduct their confrontation strategies. Yeah, like in Rwanda. Yeah, uh, and then uh, state can also use relocation policy, relocate some ethnic group into the other uh, region, yeah, and also with the replacement. And the last one, the most uh, hard strategies is genocide. So the state make a genocide to one ethnic group, like what Hitler did in German. Nah, when state try to make accommodation with the one or more than one ethnic group, accommodation actually as a policies based on recognition of the ethnic plurality in a country. It is different with the confrontation strategies. In confrontation strategies, state deny the heterogeneity or the ethnic plurality. They just recognize one dominant ethnic in a state. But in the accommodation strategies, actually, state recognize that they have ethnic plurality. So they must accommodate this plurality. There are 2 approaches in accommodation strategies. First, distributive. Yeah, so state can change the economic balance between ethnic group. And the second strategies in accommodation is structural. State or government can change the political framework in which ethnic conflict occurs. So there are 2 approaches in uh, accommodation strategies. Nah, in accommodation strategies, there are many mechanisms how to reduce ethnic conflict. Number one, state can divide power widely so as not to be dominated by one ethnicity. Sharing of power based on the proportionality of ethnicity in the state. Yeah, uh, we can we can take a look to the Lebanon state. In Lebanon state, they use constitutional democracy. In the constitutional democracy, actually, the political institution divides into uh, heterogeneity of ethnicity in Lebanon. So there are power sharing amongst Muslim, Christian, and also Maronite in Lebanon. In the second mechanism is changing inter-ethnic conflict to intra-ethnic conflict. What is in inter-ethnic conflict? Inter-ethnic conflict is competition among different ethnicity or ethnic political groups. But intra-ethnic conflict, it means that competition among people in one ethnic. Nah, this mechanism will reduce the ethnic conflict because the people with the similar ethnicity, they will more soft or softer in conflict. Nah, this mechanism can be uh, made by institutionalization of political party. So I think it is better when political party not mobilize their constituent based on ethnicity. It is better when political party try to mobilize the people using the common interest, rationality, not emotionality, not emotion, not ethnicity or religious uh, uh, one. Nah, and we can see this phenomena in uh, in Lebanon, yeah, with the constitutional democracy. So why in Lebanon the prime minister just for Muslim, yeah, because it, the, because Lebanon try to avoid inter-ethnic conflict among Muslim and Christian and Maronite in prime minister election, general election. So in Lebanon, yeah, just Muslim who can be a prime minister. The other mechanism in reducing ethnopolitical conflict is provide incentive for inter-ethnic cooperation. Maybe with the economic development, or maybe with the political institution, they can give incentive for inter-ethnic or different ethnic make cooperation among them. Number four, mechanism to reduce ethnic conflict is reducing disparities between ethnic group. Yeah. I think not only in economic disparities, but also in education, in healthcare facilities, and also in political disparities. Yeah. So maybe development is the best mechanism how to reducing uh, disparities between ethnic group. And the last one in the mechanism to reduce ethnic conflict is the placement of someone in a position is based on the interest or professionalism, not by ethnicity. So merit system in the placement in politics or maybe in bureaucracy is the best way how to reduce ethnic conflict. Yeah. Nah, according to the strategies of accommodation and also some mechanism how to reduce the ethnic conflict, I think the use of creative policies and an appropriate combination between regional autonomy, assimilation, pluralism, and also power sharing, I think can accommodate the interests of the state and also the community groups in ethnic political conflict. So the creativity of government is a important thing, yeah, to make peace or a good condition for political for ethnic politic interaction, so they can minimize uh, the ethno political conflict in one state. Okay, it is my explanation about the strategy of state and also ethnic group in ethnic conflict. Hopefully it is useful for you. Thank you for your attention. See you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.